discuss our dream fantasy bookshelf situation, personal library situation. Um, like I've mentioned before, I'm putting together another bookshelf to go in my studio, and it's sort of the manifestation of a vision I've had. So like I mentioned before, I go to the Art Institute a lot, and there was this one time there was this exhibit on this AIDS activist from the 1980s, and I regret that I don't remember his name. But what stuck out to me was in this exhibit, it contained his entire personal library of books. And I thought that was so interesting. That's something I haven't seen before. And it was this giant shelf with all these different books. And I was just really mesmerized by it. And it put an idea, a seed in my mind of like, oh, what would that look like for me? And I visualized on the farm, in the farmhouse, in my space, uh, just like a vintage 19th century kind of aesthetic, just browns and just stuff like that, and just like surrounded by books. And so that's what I'm working on right now, staining, cutting boards, staining them, bricks for shelves, for the shelving. So it's very modular. I can move it around. Um, I don't know if it would be permanent, but when I was going through collecting books, I would go to thrift stores. And so it the picking up of books, $1, $2 here, it wasn't for right now. It was always for this later on dream library situation. And now I'm starting to like put it together, so that's really exciting. What are your dream personal library, bookshelf situations in your space, whether it's now or in the future? Well, we start with Robin.
I really like there's a YouTuber I follow who has like those IKEA Billy shelves that are just like super tall and they're like I don't know, like this big and then they're like quite tall. But they're just plain white. I would love like a wood finish, huge, like not huge, but like relatively tall library shelf, like bookshelf wall. Like in my house, I want like just a wall of books. And then I want a really comfy chair. And I want to sit in my comfy chair surrounded by my wall of books. I just feel like that would be so fun. Like just like the wall of books, I don't know why it's so intriguing to me, but I want my space to feel like those like giving like the library and the Beauty and the Beast movie where like it just like is huge all over the place. I'm like that is like my ideal library bookshelf in my house. Yeah. And then popcorn to Liz.
I was kind of saying the same or thinking the same thing. I just want like a library, like a room completely dedicated to books, um, alongside like a really, really nice desk for writing and reading. Just because it's like I have all the books here, the inspiration's there, and I get to pick whatever I want. I don't know. I feel like that vibe is it's it. That's all I want. I think in life.
Nagemi, we're going over our for Team Talks, our dream bookshelf personal library situation, whether it's now or like in the future. What is that for you? Go ahead, Liz, you can choose someone.
Oh, can I call on to get me, or do you want time to think?
No, I already have mine.
Okay, go.
Mine is like I saw a video on TikTok and it was this girl and she was in her living room and the walls was just a bookshelf. And it's like it's like tall. Like the entire wall is a bookshelf. Like all around the entire living room. That's what I want for mine. It's like imagine like Belle and Beauty and the Beast. That library, that's like that's my dream. Like I literally dream about that. That library is my dream.
I said the exact same thing.
Oh my God. No way.
What happens with all those books just sitting there? Like how dusty do they get? Like what is the deterioration? Robin, you're saying something we can't hear.
No, like I don't believe in dust. That doesn't exist to me. I can just like eh, maybe like what if like the bookshelves are like perfect so that the books slide in perfectly and so that there's no dust on top and there's no dust on the bottom, so it's just perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no dust in our daydream. I don't know why you even brought that up, actually.
Exactly.
That's so rude.
Is
Why
it
would you
like
bring that up?
like in galleries they have like a temperature setting and all of
Mine's
that?
encased in glass and it's set perfectly, no moisture. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. I went to the British Museum in London, and there's this one room where it's like dedicated to like the Enlightenment and just like the founders of the museum were like, let's create a museum of the world, but it had all these books in it. But back then it was like these books all look the same, It's just like Encyclopedia Volume 1, Volume 2, it's just there's less individuality and more like sets. I think of like the Dead Sea Scrolls too, that were like found in a cave thousands of years after they were there. Yeah. Nagemi, why don't you call on someone?
Who hasn't gone? I don't know. Who already went?
That's fair.
Grace.
I feel like mine is also similar, but like floor to ceiling wooden bookshelves. And I'd love to have like a bay window and like read at that. I think that would be really cool. And like I wouldn't want them to be like my books to be too organized. Like I want to kind of have like a messy, like you just like randomly put a book in here and like a table like with stacks of books, like just constantly reading all the time. I think that would be cool.
It sounds a little chaotic though, I
Not
feel
like
like.
too many books everywhere, but probably just like a table like with some books and not like I just like see some people like on TikTok and they have like I don't know, the books are like color coded or like alphabetically organized, like nothing like that.
I used to be a color coordinated one. Like all the white, I removed the book jackets and then, like all white here, all red right here, all blue, all gray. Um,
But then when you go back to pick the book, do you remember like, oh wait, that book had a red cover? That's like, isn't that hard to like find the book again? Because you forgot how the cover looks
yeah.
like? Or
I feel like that's more for I picked that up from my roommate at the time, Joe Anhalt, who's in like branding and like marketing, advertising, creative agencies. So it's more visual. It's more for like visual rather than like intellectual. It's less for reading, I feel like, and more about visual. Just like very minimal, very. You see this, I was at our Airbnb in Miami. There's this Da Vinci book on the coffee table, and I was like, oh, awesome. Let me dig into this. And then I open it, and it's just like a empty box. So they make like books just to be empty, just like
that's
that.
terrible. They should just like buy the books and never really like redo, you know?
Yeah. That's
Wait,
pretty common though. At like hotels and stuff, they'll buy empty books and just display them. Yeah.
I have a question about your rainbow books, your color coordinate. What happens if you have a series? What do you do? Because that makes me really sad when I have to split up a series if they're different colors. Because like,
Hmm.
would you put them in different sections? Because then it's like, oh, book one's over there, book four's over there. Like they're a
I think that,
family.
yeah, I think that's where the limitations are for the color coordination. When you really want to start, when you're really into books and like read books, I don't think it's very effective for all of that. And then the most annoying part was if like the front cover is white, but then the binding is orange. And it's just like what are we doing here? Just make it one color. But then we've published several books that have that feature and it's like, okay, I get it. Yeah. Um,
Wait,
no, I think
really? Oh,
what?
I was gonna say, why are you buying the same series but different covers? Like that's kind of, isn't that weird? Like
No,
the same series but different
like
co like
the
color.
series will have like different. Wait, I'll show you an example. No, actually, you'll stay here. Like like with this, like that's blue and that's purple. So they're gonna go different in like a rainbow, right? But they're all
Oh,
it's one, two, three. I'm not putting them away from each other.
but why is the middle one a different design and different color than the rest?
Yeah, that's a fair
I don't
question.
know. I don't make the
Weird.
design, but like, but it's blue. I can't go with the white one, but like this is purple, kind of, sort of. But it's not. I guess it's not really
It's
purple.
not white and it's not gray and it's
See,
not
that's what would
purple.
bother me. I'm like,
That's
okay, well,
another
all my white
limitation.
has
Yeah.
to be all together, and then this one's purple. It doesn't match, but then this one's blue,
Yeah.
which is also weird. Yeah, weird design choice. I don't know why it's blue, but it's blue, and it. I would not want to separate them. Aw.
Yeah. Zaria?
My ideas, like they're pretty similar to everyone else's. Like I want to have like a whole room dedicated to it, and like I want to have like yeah, like different walls covered with like a ladder that I can like kind of like go across the room. Like I want the wall to go pretty like high, so like the ladder I could use it for like good use. And then I was thinking like a similar thing as Grace, like having like a bay window or some type of window with like a good amount of natural light because I love that. And just like reading by a window, maybe like a comfy couch or something like that. And maybe I could also have like a little like writing desk just to like set the scene. Yeah.
Do you guys, what are you more partial towards? The abundant natural lighting, kind of like minimal light color space, or like the like 19th century, like Victorian era, very dim, very like woody, very like kind of musty smelling, like kind of basementy, which would be
I feel like you just described the second one so badly. Like who would pick the second one based on how you described it? Like musty smelling, like dark. Like I don't choose
Yeah,
that
I
no
don't know,
one.
base, no
like
basement for me.
maybe not the basement aspect, like a Victorian era mansion, you know, like a Gilded Age mansion, it's more like that. Whereas like or like a Mies van der Rohe, very minimal, all glass, you know, setup.
I feel like I'd like the natural lighting, but then it's kind of cool because if you have a big windows, not like all glass, that'd be kind of crazy. But if you did like a bunch of like windows, and then when it got dark outside, bunch of mood lighting. I love a
Mm.
mood lighting. So like obviously my overhead lights on because I don't know what's wrong with me right now. But like I have like rock salt lamps, and then like I have a lamp that has like a stained glass light bulb in it. Love those. Like if you've got like mood lighting and then in the morning it's so nice and like picturesque, but then at night it's like cozy. Not basement. I don't know. I don't like the must. I don't like
Okay,
that. But
maybe not the basement or the must. You know that smell, the like
like
yeah,
old book smell. I know what you're talking about.
yeah,
Then you
yeah,
said basement. I was like, oh, you lost me.
yeah.
I don't know.
I just feel like it would never be clean.
Yeah.
I feel like I like the window idea. I guess like what I'm hearing is like modern versus like old, like style. That's what I'm
That's a
hearing.
good way
And
to say that.
I would prefer the old style. Like I do like a window, like a window where you can look out into like the woods while you read is nice. But I would choose like honestly like even a musty smell, as long as the surrounding is pretty, like a old Gothic type library. But I don't even mind about the smell. If it's old and Gothic and it's pretty, it could be musty, I guess.
Yeah,
But yeah, I picked that one.
nice. Good ideas. Good inspiration there.